breaking news, breaking news. But we'll play some music first.
We interrupt this program. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. A nuclear attack was commenced against the United States. 15 nuclear bombs have detonated in several areas across the country. They include Baltimore, Boston, Chicago, Denver, Detroit, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, New York, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Contingency plan, I got mine on my hip. Knocking on his door, I'll send you with Christ live. Contingency plan, I'm with your bitch in the Sphinx. She got canned goods, but this hoe wanna eat my dick. Contingency plan, I'm standing tall in the collapse. They wanna govern our mind and study how we all react. Fingers on triggers, watch freedom fall right in our lap. Contingency plan, shit hit the fan, I'm going back. A coward die 1,000 deaths, I'ma die once. My contingency plan, real niggas to the front. Grab a bat, grab a sword, grab a gun. Bullets raining like a hurricane. Reload the drums. The purge, my home away from home. Wait, here I come. Rule number 1, when it's beat, never run. Let them shells cook a nigga alive. Be well done. Baptized by fire, feel like Satan, son. Chosen ones need to unite, there's more than one. Left, right, paradigm can trick a real one. My niggas acting like I wasn't in the field once. Last night I had a dream, we fought for freedom and we won. And I put that on my unborn son, straight slaughter. I put that on my unborn daughter. My contingency plan includes your bloodline and torture. Yeah, divine and force. Yeah, all that greed, look at what it cost you. Holy Bible in my hand, I sent them to the altar. Married to the smoke, me and my pistol at the altar. Contingency plan, I got mine on my hip. Knocking on this door, I'll send you with Christ live. Hurricane, what's your plan?
My contingency plan is go ballistic. And see from expensive time to bring the rules for paying attention. Proper structure was cut down to simultaneous. Blow it up, everything is so convenient. I'm the angriest dude, real pistols is dangerous. Ball strapped to my chest with the zaniness. Keep on naming this duffel weapon, I stole it. Throwing politicians and feds up in the ocean. Where's my opponent? Show me my opponent. Billionaires and Davos, I gotta smoke them. After you win, I pick them up and throw them. Fuck all the talking, it's time for us to show them everything. With the raiders in my veins, burning everything. Ain't no leaving, no dead remains. Better feel the pain. In the name of the hurricane, if we don't kill the government, this shit will never change.
Wow, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay.
Little live and learn. What up, man? I just want to do some quick news real quick, get this one out the way. And I'm going to come back later. I'll play 2 tracks, and we're going to get off into this Corey shit, and then get off into the Super Bowl shit, and we'll get up out of here. But I will be back. Maybe back around like 1 o'clock. But I got to get this off early.
I'm on a whole nother level. I've been doing this forever. We all gotta stay together. The revolution is forever. I'm on a whole nother level. I've been doing this forever. We all gotta stay together. The revolution is forever. Forever. Phenomenal lyrics, can't you feel it? Your spirit, spiritual, lyrical, miracle. Now you scared of these lyrics, they fear it. Don't rip it, the party, the bitches, government tripping. I kill them, they falling the rivers, they turn into blood dripping off of your skull. Hey, shot in your blood, you ain't fucking with us. This an anthem for rebels, they die for whatever, with the Beretta ARs, in case of better than ever. I settle heads, got the feds really scared. Yeah, I stay prepared, shooting you everywhere full of pain. So we gon' change the game. Rearrange everything in the name of the hurricane. Got people waking up, sharper than paper cuts. Bands they running up, yeah, we spray 'em up. I am a warrior, you are a warrior. Yeah, we coming out victorious. On a whole nother level. I've been doing this forever. We all gotta stay together. The revolution is forever. On a whole nother level. I've been doing this forever. We all gotta stay together. The revolution is forever. Forever. Shoot at the enemy. Who is the enemy? You know it's the government. Don't fucking play with me. Marching and shooting. Free the world from pollution. Education is useless. Fuck the bad institutions. Here's the only solution. Call it revolution. Military and national guards. Yeah, I gotta regroup until you execute. Yeah, I'm blowing it up. Gotta do particle jumping down and tell you the dust. It doesn't even matter. I shatter. Going faster, faster. Stop blasting. Going past you, causing disasters. Hurricane be the master. Stop master blasting. Then after I snap it, clap. You happy. The final chapter. They capture the fucking thing. You go all in, they bladder. I'm better than better. The mad hatter. I'm getting madder. I scatter your body parts in the batter. Open your ladder. Tagging your soul to the darkest abyss. So you motherfuckers never forget. I'm on a whole nother level. I've been doing this forever. We all gotta stand together. The revolution is forever. I'm on a whole nother level. I've been doing this forever. We all gotta stand together. The revolution is forever. I'm on a whole nother level. I've been doing this forever. We all gotta stand together. The revolution is forever.
HHN special report. Breaking news. Breaking news.
So what they got planned for me, but I'm not about to stop doing what I do. To all my people that's been with me 16 plus years, you know what I'm saying? When you doing the Lord's work, the devil gonna come at you hard. Ain't nothing.
And real shit, what makes me mad about that situation, I'm like, one, I was like, you know, like just breaking it down, what he's saying. When you're doing the Lord's work, we need to put the word Lord or God and Jesus in context here. When you're doing the Lord's work, the fucking devil gonna show up. Okay. So was it the devil that made you say those crazy pedophile fucking jokes? Is that doing the Lord's work? And real shit, we need to ask a question. How far is too far when it comes to the dark humor? And if you are into dark humor, then I think you should be a dark comic. But you got to understand what comes with that title of a dark comic or an insult comic. You know, because there are insult comics out there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like I said, y'all want to see some real insult comedy? Watch the roast of Patrice O'Neal. R.I.P. to Patrice O'Neal. He the real motherfucking GOAT. The real motherfucking GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Patrice O'Neal was not only the GOAT, but he knew about what was going on in this fucked up world and who ran what. And what kind of makes me mad about what they did to Patrice was this, but he turned that negative into a positive. He was saying some real important shit, and then it was like, yo, bro, you can't really say that shit no more. So he made the Black Phillip show. You know how they got the Dr. Phil? He's motherfucking Black Phillip. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Phillip type shit. And that shit blew the fuck up. Yeah, you can talk about this, but like, don't really say too much about the government. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I got some Patrice O'Neal clips. Just go to type in Hurricane JW. You like Patrice O'Neal speaks on, you like the elites and shit. You know, I barely get traction when I talk about this shit. But going back to the question, how far is too far? Or if you are going to be a dark comic, be a dark comic. But remember, the legal shit aside, we already know about the legal shit. Our beef is what the fuck you said. So you're being judged by the court of public opinion. Okay? We already hung you up by a jury of your fucking peers. I don't give a fuck if people are rolling with you for 16 years. Bars. We got to understand this. If you're going to be that type of comic, be that type of comic, but just know you're not going to get liked by a lot of motherfucking people. And if what's in the media now concerning the governments, the corporations, and the bankers, the leaders, royal family, and a whole bunch of other evil fucks that's on that PDF shit, and shit is coming out your mouth, motherfuckers don't gotta say you was on the Epstein list. Man, when I heard that shit, I was on my Detroit After Dark Live, but I had my other phone. So I was watching the 5150 on closed caption mode, reading word for word. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. No, you did not compare yourself to MLK. But what really made me mad was when I'm doing the Lord's work, the devil shows, I'm like, nigga, what you said was some devilish shit about kids. And you already know how we feel about this whole situation. But he said he can't really talk about it. This was the most important thing of the show, and I'm glad it was in the beginning because that show was boring as shit. No jokes, all talking gossip. A motherfucker showed up like with a mullet. Then a motherfucker hood nigga showed up. Well, I don't think he a hood nigga, but like he said some hood nigga shit. I think his name was Mecca or something. But yeah, like he said, who the fuck that whole motherfucking setup? I believe him. I fucking believe him. Because if Craig, Mr. Luxurious, can pull up and talk about hopping fences and shit, no doubt my man's Mecca would have fucked some shit up in that bitch. Talk about jumping over the table with the elbow, like, ugh. I believe him. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I don't know if my chat frozen, but like, let's get back to it.
You can do about it, but trust that righteousness and truth will show itself in the end, which I'm going to explain a little bit, because we ain't finna spend the whole show. We do a internet show where we talk, laugh. Everybody is called a media firestorm. My voice, I'm shocked. I didn't know. My voice got so powerful that the media, not bloggers, not fat girls with YouTubes, not...
Hey, yo, I got mad at that. I was like, what's wrong with big girls with YouTubes? I'm like, yo, what's wrong with my bloggers? What's up? No, we just... they clipped your shit and made a compilation. No, the bloggers just doing what bloggers do best, man. I'm saying. See, we are the court of public opinion. We ain't on that legal shit with that motherfucking Sean Holly case. You fucking with a bitch. This is a whole new different field with an invisible judge, but a whole bunch of real people that disagree with what the fuck that nigga said out of his mouth about them damn kids. So you're being judged right now by the court of public opinion. Now look, so we asked the question, how far is too far? And majority will say, I think those PDF jokes should be off limits and not to be said, period. It should be stated throughout all comedy. But we have sick humor, insult comics, and we have dark humor. So like, it's like, how can I put it? There's levels to this shit. But like at the same time, I think your own moral code should motherfucking keep you from saying it. But you find out the hard way, like not everybody has a moral code. Not everybody is loyal. Not everybody is honorable. Not everybody is fucking reliable. And sometimes people will say some fucked up shit from time to time. You gotta, motherfucker, I guess we gotta accept it. But no, Not in this court of public opinion. And we've been hearing about this PDF shit for like forever. It's like, yo, I'm tired of hearing about it. You're gonna find out your favorite rapper, celebrity, somebody eventually gonna come out and be like, I'm a PDF. I'm sorry. How about we just look at it like this? Because I looked at it like this in 2009. Everybody that's in the entertainment business have something to do with it in some way, shape, or form. Rather they're paying for something, or rather they signed off on something, or they was in the same room and they turned their head. You motherfuckers are all in on it. Allegedly. Allegedly. Shouts out to JoJo. Well, let's get back to it, man. Wait, hold on. Let me read your comment. They should be able to say it, but don't be shot with yup. Right. It's man, bro, exactly. And I never thought I was gonna talk about this case, but I had to motherfucker talk about it. Shouts out to Low Key. Shout out to everybody that was in that chat, man. That live was lit, man. That was a fun ass live, y'all. But yeah, and plus, like a line has to be drawn somewhere. A line has to be drawn somewhere. Like they even have shit in war called like rules of engagement. I think there should be rules of engagement when it comes to PDF jokes. How about those jokes are off limits? Completely off the book. Every comedian should have a council of comedians of the highest order. How they have a pimp. Motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Shit. I thought pimping was, you just get some girls and make some money. No, you gotta pay dues to like a motherfucking organization of pimps. I can't get into the pimp game like that. What? I thought just grab some girls and make some money and motherfucking go to the players bar. Nah, bro, you gotta pay some dues to Bishop Magic Don Wong and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. What? I gotta fly to Chicago?
Who buy cigarettes one,
Allegedly.
2, 3 at a time. We ain't worried about them. They wasn't never the problem. What it is, we have mad.
He's saying we're not the problem. But let me tell you something. If you don't want to see protesters at your shows talking about Corey Epstein or Corey Weinstein or Corey Cosby or Corey Spacey, I was throwing that shit all through the chat. I was on my Detroit After Dark. I was in the chat lighting this ass up. Me and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. I was like, yeah, I'm not alone in this. I was like, Corey Epstein, Corey Weinstein, Corey Cosby, Corey Spacey. I was fucking that chat up. Niggas in the 5150 chat was like, damn, man, this is real cruel what's going on in the chat right now. Well, my name ain't got blocked yet.
Media trying to shut down the voice of Corey Holcomb in the 5150 show. And of course, the bloggers who are envious of what we do are going to join in. Ever since TMZ...
No. This is a separate court. We're not joining in on what the fuck you got going on, bitch. You closed the distance and did that shit yourself. Go to court, nigga, deal with that, nigga. That's real legal shit. We're taking you to the court of public opinion. This is an imaginary courtroom. Okay? Bloggers court. The defendant, Corey Holcomb. He's trying to defend him not being a pedo. Bloggers court. Look at the fuck out of here. No, take accountability. Be like, look, I know what I said was fucked up. I take accountability for that. It'll never come out my mouth again, ever, because I don't play like that. And you're gonna be like, you know what? I fucked up. Like seeing the climate of today, I should never been saying that shit then, knowing that shit is still going on then. Motherfuckers being fucked up right now as I say this joke. So it's like, you know what? Like, let me not say this joke. I apologize on all that shit. Something. But no, let's mix the Harvey Levin in you know, like the motherfucking real lawyer and with the court of public opinion shit's like, no, bro, you're already guilty. Plead your fucking case so we can motherfucking give you an amount of invisible years. An invisible blogger prison. Okay? Like, come on now. Don't get mad at this shit. We're going by what the fuck you said. That law shit, that's on you. I don't give a fuck about all that. We're talking about this. Why did you say that?
Gave a one-sided version of what happened. It then got to the point where even a man like me, who I don't walk around living in fear, but I fear for my life now because I
don't walk around living in fear, but I fear for my life now. No, like, dude, you're having legal trouble. What's the highest amount of years if you do get fucked up? What, like 2 to 5? Like, and you probably might be out in 2, probably less than that for good behavior or some shit. Like, man, but like we're judging on something else. Like, you know, like you're not going to prison in the court of public opinion. You are in the prison of our minds. Maybe that's what you're really worried about. You don't want that title on your name, man. But like, look, we seen this growing up. Like, whenever motherfucker gets some type of level of success, they gonna eventually throw that shit at you. you know, like you just gotta make sure that you stayed clean or not said nothing, but you said something. That's on you. That's on you, Corey. That's on you. It's like, I can't speak on that. Okay, we're gonna speak on it. But don't be surprised if you see Corey Epstein signs in front of your show. Salute low.
What has been said about me, and they are desperate to bring me down because the word pedophile has been thrown in the mix. And let me tell you,
and you said the shit. Don't mix the fucking legal case with our court of public opinion case, because this is not real. We're just critiquing your character and asking the question, how far is too far of a joke? PDF file jokes should never exist. Y'all should come together in a comedian council and motherfucking make that shit signed, sealed, delivered to every comedian out there that's starting to the highest motherfuckers in the industry. But are they going to do that? Hell no, because some of them rubbing elbows with the motherfucking PDF files. And what's crazy is I was reading the closed captions while I was on my Detroit After Dark. I'm like, this is the only best part of the show because everything else is all boring bullshit. I was lighting this chat up. Corey Epstein, Corey Spacey, Corey Cosby, Corey Weinstein. I was like that motherfucker. But I wasn't the only one though. Shouts out to everybody. I was lighting his ass up.
I am no pedophile. I have never been accused of being a pedophile. I have never had charges of being a pedophile. This is something that's coming from the mass media, TMZ. Ever since they said what they said, they trying to get at me for real. Let me tell you something, what they do. Because they did this to Michael Jackson. They did this to Martin Luther King. They did this to Malcolm X.
You got to compare yourself to them, Corey.
When they ready to come get you, they assassinate your character so people don't look at you as a human being. They look at
you. Said those words, Corey. You assassinated yourself. You put the bullet to your head. What?
You as a villain. So they're using mass media now.
And you close the distance to Buster bitch. Come on now, take accountability.
To come holler at your boy. This isn't little weak bloggers. Little weak bloggers have been talking crazy about me ever since I've been on air. But TMZ took a one-sided story of a woman who's addicted to drugs and quite dangerous. They showed a video recently.
Man, you addicted to beating up bitches and kids. Allegedly.
Where me and this woman got into it, and I can't hold back anymore. Listen, this woman was stalking me for a long time, and it was proven in court. And on top of that, I told people that this woman is a troublemaker and she sells drugs. TMZ knows that I have a restraining order against this woman and her boyfriend. So I've never heard of a woman getting hit or punched, whatever you want to say. I get a restraining order against her. The story is not being told the right way. Now they have some.
Right, that's the only Lord's work you need to motherfucking do, low-key. Talk about he doing the Lord's work. It's like, when I'm doing the Lord's work, the devil's, I was like, nigga, you said it. You said what the devil would do. Talk about doing the Lord's work. Well, if what you said is the Lord's work, then I wonder what the words of the devil are. Like, shit is inverted in this motherfucker. Inverted pentagram head ass nigga. The fuck is wrong with this guy? For real. Talk about doing the Lord's work. Shout out to low key. That's the only Lord's work that Corey need to do. Because what he don't understand, he's being judged in the court of public opinion right now. I guess this court is stronger than the real court that he got to go through in real fucking life. He's like, man, sure, but I want that PDF on my motherfucking name, man. All right, but you would take woman beater for 1,000, huh?
Online once again about this pedophile thing, and it's going too far. So
no, it's not going too far. A nigga clipped your shit. You said the shit. No AI, no robot. It was you. Like, come on, man. It's not going too far. It's not going too far. They got Epstein all over the fucking place. Everybody involved, celebrities, motherfucking politicians and bankers. Niggas over there in the UK is involved in this shit. and you get clipped in the midst of this atmosphere. Nigga, you fucked. Accept your fate. Like, accept your fucking fate. Because I know for a fact my rhetoric has prevented me from a lot of fucking jobs. I can't get mad at them, but blame myself. I'm anti-government, anti-establishment, anti-corporation. So if I'm trying to apply for a job at one of these fucking places, you know, they scrolling through a nigga social media. They've been doing that shit since 2011. I got fired for being on Instagram. So I already know what it is. My rhetoric will keep me from shit, so I can't get mad. I gotta take accountability for saying fuck the government. So you take accountability for what the fuck you said, Mr. Corey Holcomb, son. Corey Epstein. Right, zero accountability. The whole show was fake. I watched half of it on Detroit After Dark on closed caption. But like when I got rid of the Detroit After Dark, when I finally left and I went to it, I'm like, this is some boring shit. It's no jokes, just gossip. Motherfuckers popping up. Who's the nigga with the mullet? They got the hood nigga dressed up tall ball like he was going to destroy the whole goddamn show, whooping Anton ass. And niggas in the background like, yeah, niggas clapping and shit. I'm like, I'll just all dick ride each other like a motherfucker in this bitch. Pause again for safety. I was like, y'all all just, nigga, like, yo, like, just tell me all to sit on the panel. Just tell me all to sit on the panel so y'all can just talk. I mean, niggas in the background talking more than motherfucking D. Like, D got the loose talking about bullshit out the way real fast. I guess they apologized behind the scenes. Niggas in the chat like, apologize to D, motherfucker. You gonna apologize to D? Did I miss the apology? The fucking chat was lighting the fuck up. So I had to stop at certain points. I was like, okay, let me throw this Corey Epstein right here. Shit was fucking boring. This the only shit that was hot.
Said you don't even have to really talk about that for real, but just make sure
you don't have to really talk about that for real, but just make sure that you talk about that for real. That don't make no fucking sense. Don't talk about that, but like make sure you let them know that you're not one. It's still talking about it, you dumb shit. You should just be like, yo, that was my bad. That was me. That was not AI. I said that shit. I take accountability for that shit. It would never happen or never be said again. I don't think comedians should even have these jokes. I think we should have a council on this shit, or the Council of Comedic Relations. The Council of 13 great comedians. I bet you Chappelle at the top of the list. Like, yes, I'm Chappelle. We got Chappelle. We got Bruce, and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. Cat Williams on that bitch as a judge and shit. Like, I swear to God. But anyway, I'm high as fuck early in the fucking morning. I just wanted to get this out the way. I'll be back around 1 o'clock. I just wanted to get this out the way. And I caught some shit on Andrew Tate from the Disturbing Illusion channel. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play some shit about Andrew Tate and talking about the fucking Super Bowl and some shit. Some quick breaking news real quick, y'all. Shouts out to everybody.
Everybody knows this. I'm no pedophile. Never been accused before in my life of being a pedophile. I despise a pedophile. Anybody who would do anything physically, I think it's a person who sexually abuses children. Am I right with that? That's what a pedophile.
Well, then don't tell the fucking jokes then. We despise them too, Corey. But we clipped your ass. Let's go back.
Thing, and it's going too far. So my lawyer said you don't even have to really talk about that for real, but just make sure everybody knows this. I'm no pedophile. Never been accused before in my life of being a pedophile. I despise a pedophile. Anybody who would do anything physically, I think it's a person who sexually abuses children. Am I right with that? That's what a pedophile is, right? I ain't living like that, and I've never lived like that. But I understand the media firestorm that's happening to Corey Holcomb because, these people know I have evidence against them that's going to bring them down, so they have to destroy my credibility first. They have to destroy my credibility. Like,
bro, you destroyed your own credibility. You said the shit. You said the shit, bro. Come on. That's like, if I was to lose opportunities in the future because of my anti-government rhetoric, I cannot be upset. I can only blame myself. Well, yep, I was talking shit for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like, what? But he was on some dark humor shit.
Villain. But I want to say to TMZ, who I know is watching, I've already given the evidence to my lawyer and a few other people. So it's out of my hands. So if you guys want to come at me, there's nothing I can do. You know the case is coming. You know the case is coming.
Yeah, that's a real case. But we are in the court of a public opinion. Our shit not real. But he's more focused on our motherfucking courtroom than his real shit. I didn't say hi. He's mixing up both. Like, no, man, we the court of public opinion, nigga. Like our shit ain't real. Like, you already been labeled guilty. You already fucked in our courtroom. So deal with your real legal shit, because once that legal shit is over, you still got to come out to the Corey Epstein side. You bastard. Our court is forever. It's like when all the criminals him Batman up in the courtroom one day. They had that nigga, man, they could have just beat the shit out of Batman in that motherfucking courtroom, but no. Joker want to be the judge. All the bad guys want to plead their case. Got your billionaire philanthropic ass. Why is Gotham so fucked up anyway? And this nigga's a billionaire that could end all that poverty shit, but no. But that's a whole other story. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go.
Don Harley, TMZ, and of course the drug addict woman. I mean, she has nothing to lose, so she'll do whatever you guys want her to do. She'll say whatever you guys want her to say. But my day in court is coming, and I don't even have time for court because I live a glorious life. I work and perform. It's just my voice got too powerful for some powerful people, and they're sending this media firestorm at me. And
your voice got too powerful. Get the fuck out of here. There is people in my chat right now with a more powerful voice than Corey. All right, Corey. To live and die in LA is the place to be. Good luck, nigga. I don't think it's nothing glorious about paying $25,000 to $6,000 a month in rent, and I ain't even say utilities yet. That's between $300 to $700. Motherfuckers leaving Cali to come here and a whole bunch of other places to motherfucking survive. Like, we're gonna do even my fucking phone agrees.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. I showed everything I need to show because they said this is an innocent woman. This woman, since I had the incident with her, she stabbed a man. So all you guys who don't know what you're talking about is predictable.
Wow, like since the incident with the other shit, you probably tricked off $200 to $400 with 2 bitches. So niggas do shit. Bitches do shit. All right. Nigga, what's in your closet, motherfucker? She's crazy. And you a hypocritical trick that tell jokes about kids. I think that's worse than a motherfucking bitch stabbing a nigga. We don't even know that story. She was probably being attacked and she had to defend herself. We don't know that side of the story. You know, niggas is crazy nowadays. I'm stupid.
You have feeble minds. All right, you're gonna have to prove it. It's some dude, push up in you faggo. He got a page. Push up in you.
Nigga call him push up in you faggo. Now that I laughed. I laughed on that. I was like, okay. But like that was it. This is why I say like this is the only good part of the fucking show.
You see, you can't call black men pedophiles. I am so against pedophiles. I don't care what happens to a pedophile. But I know that you guys are riding the wave to call me a pedophile because y'all are trying to get me assassinated. Because what good is a pedophile in any society? What is a pedophile in any society? Did you know the state of California?
We're trying to get you assassinated. Dude, you said those words. Be happy that no one pulled up after that show when you said that to assassinate your ass. You feel me? It's like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Trying to get me assassinated because ain't no use for a pedophile out here. You don't get me killed. I was like, nigga, that was your voice saying that shit. And you should be like, look, I said that shit. It was a dark joke. Should have never been said. It'll never be said again. Say something to take accountability. Jesus fucking Christ. Trying to get me killed. Nigga, you said that. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
California is the biggest pedophile I know. What they do to mutilate children here, but that's not the hot topic by TMZ. This man, Harvey Levins, who is got Epstein files drama, who has had people follow.
Harvey Levins. Why you don't have a nickname for Harvey Levins? You could have said Harvey Love Lemons or something. You know what I'm saying? But like, you a motherfucker. Put names on other people, but you ain't gonna give Harvey Levin a name because he'll get your ass for defamation probably. You will say his name properly. Yes, sir. I'm gonna say your name properly, sir.
Me at the airport, who has had all this stuff done. When the drug addict girl got out of court, they had cameras there to try to create this story. All done to stop the voice of Corey Holcomb. But I'm just saying, Corey Holcomb been out here a long time and has been an upstanding member of society. So, you know, you guys did what you did to me. You did what you did to me, like you did Michael Jackson, like you did Martin Luther King, like you did a lot of people like me who speak up for my people, because my people don't even know. Oh, this nigga said speak up for my people. Oh, that shit. Oh, like, motherfucker, are you serious?
You do not, I repeat, you do not speak for all of your people, because most of our people, just like the people in this chat, completely disagree with the shit that came out of your mouth. Pause. You don't speak for us saying the shit you said about kids, nigga. I don't speak for our people. See, he's more fucked up about the court of public opinion than his own real courtroom. Oh man. But we had to catch it and we caught it. I guess he ain't gonna talk about it no more. Back to the regularly scheduled boring 5150 program every motherfucking week. I'm sorry if this offended the 5150 court, but this is the court of public opinion. And I think the comedians, if they're not already gathering up and be like, yo, nigga, we need to not talk about PDF jokes. But I think it's an unwritten rule to not do it. It should be an unwritten rule. It should be written in your moral compass. It should be etched in your spirit, heart, whatever the fuck y'all believe, spirit, soul. It should be etched in that bitch. We do not tell these jokes in any way, shape, or form. We do not have thoughts in any way, shape, or form. It's like, you know, like, and I'm thinking about back in the day where old people used to be like, she gonna look good when she get older and all this shit. I'm like, damn, so how you looking at her now? For even to think that forward in the future type shit. I'm like, And then I remember older ladies, oh my God, you handsome. You can look great, but you get older. So I'm like, damn, like what is that older women thinking of me at that moment? And then I get older and I see her again. I'm like, damn, she still got that fat ass. Hey, what's up? You remember me? Yeah, baby. You babysitted me back in the day. Back when my mama was on crack. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, what's up, dog? You know, go buy a half pint real quick. You know, some wild Irish rose in my projects. Hurricane, stop. Come on, this is a long time ago. This is like early 20s. But yeah, that was it. Next was it this one?
Big financial control rise.
No, was it this one?
Hey, did you tune into the Super Bowl
There you
so
go.
you could watch Bad Bunny?
This is the last video, y'all, and we out.
Out of control. Or
This from Disturbing Illusion.
TP USA's halftime show because you think ICE needs more control. Either way, congratulations. Take a bow, exchange some hugs, and maybe even do some victory selfies. Because while you were yelling at each other from opposite sides of the Bread and Circus Stadium, the actual team owners don't care about you. They don't even know your name, and they've probably been to Epstein Island. Yeah, they're different jerseys, but it's the same script, the same team owners. It's going to be the same outcome for all of us. It's the same old distract, deceive, demoralize, and divide campaign. And division isn't a side effect. It's the main event. It's the product. And the gut-wrenching part about this whole thing is that they have both sides working the useful idiot concession stand for free. Meanwhile, the government, both left and right, are like, yeah, we rape, torture, murder, and even eat kids. What are you going to do about it? Sit down, shut up, and enjoy the game. Imagine being so infantile, shallow-minded, and indoctrinated that you're going to argue about, as an adult, who had the best halftime show, and then going even further and giving people a hard time when they don't play the halftime show in their bar that you think they should have played. One of the biggest sycophants for Donald Trump is this guy named Nick Adams. He says this bar owner deserves a Medal of Freedom for standing up for truth and freedom. Bad Bunny gave a divisive and hateful performance. The All-American halftime show was far superior.
And I still didn't see the halftime show. Now all I see is I guess what's that on my timeline? It's just like a picture, you know, of like a thumbnail of a motherfucker with a white motherfucker suit on with his hands up. And then I'm hearing that like he didn't even motherfucking do the song in English. I'm like, I'm glad I didn't watch this shit. I'm glad I didn't watch this shit. If the whole song was in Spanish, majority of the audience is not Spanish. They don't even understand what the fuck going on unless you got a translator of some motherfucking words on a prompter somewhere. But I'm still not going to watch it. I'm still not going to watch it. I was cooking in the middle of this shit, and right after I got done cooking, I went to go drop my music. During that whole time, like low key was live. I was like, damn, I missed the live. But I'm glad I jumped on that next live. Now, man, that live was lit like a motherfucker. We was rolling like a motherfucker. Corey, after your court case, go back to the Corey Holcomb shit. After your court case, take 5150 to Bali, nigga. Get the hell out the country.
Programming. Watch this guy just give the bar owner a hard time for playing the wrong halftime show.
I can't get to the halftime show. The whole machine. Why aren't you playing Bad Bunny at the halftime show? Because I put this halftime show on. Because this is what the majority. Are you filming me? I'm filming you. Why are you doing that? don't you pay better? Because the majority of pay first. This is why. I gotta pay. This is why I said.
And if anybody paid attention, that's a cool bar owner. Because the bar owner really asked everybody, it was like, which halftime show y'all want to watch? And the majority said, like what they said. So some bitch ass brainwashed NPC come in that bitch like, why aren't you playing this halftime show? He was like, because the majority, he was like, wait a minute, you recorded? Oh, then you got to get out. Immediately. Oh, hell no, you got to get out. If I was the bounce, I would have tossed his ass out.
I gotta pay first. But I'm asking a question. I'm not being violent. Yeah, I gotta pay first. I shouldn't pay. What's your tab on there? For the full experience. What's your tab on there? Super Bowl experience. Okay, what's your tab on there? All right?
He said, I come here for the full Super Bowl experience. All right. So your NPC mind, full Super Bowl experience, is going to a bar surrounded by a shitload of people you don't know to buy some drinks and watch a game on a monitor that is smaller than your actual TV that you have at home. And I know this for a fact. How? Because we know how small those TVs are in a bar, and we already know how big our TVs are at a crib. Like, even a po motherfucker got an HD motherfucking 80-inch TV in this bitch. Like, come on now. Even a homeless guy in the box got a motherfucking got a 72-inch in the alley, nigga. Like, come on now. Quit playing. Quit fucking playing with me. So your experience, your full Super Bowl experience, nigga, I'd rather tailgate in a parking lot in a fucking tent watching the HD screen with some people that want to tailgate with me eating barbecue and shit. Now, that's a Super Bowl experience. And plus you get to smash some other bitches, shit in the back of the pickup. Like, or the motherfucking van with the bed in the back. Now, that's a Super Bowl experience. Woohoo! But you want to be in a bar. Let me stop.
I came here for the full Super Bowl experience. Are you the bouncer? Are you the manager? You the bouncer, the manager?
I came here for the full Super Bowl experience. If you're an adult who made it past puberty and you're still into watching guys in tight pants chasing balls, maybe you need to reassess your life. One of the reasons we're so easily deceived, distracted, demoralized, and divided by the powers that shouldn't be is because we continue to stay in this image.
I'm glad he said what I say. By the powers that shouldn't be, by the powers that's going to cease to be for fucking with me. Bars. Now, they ain't gonna say that last part, but yeah, I be like the powers they shouldn't be because they're going to cease to be for fucking with me. Bars. But keep going. Shouts out to the Disturbing Illusion channel.
Sure state where we can't even assess what's going on in the world. And then you're going to argue about which halftime show should be playing on the TVs of a bar owner who's got...
Yeah, just think about that for 1 second. A person is tripping over a bar not playing the right halftime show. That right there, yeah, it's like my man said, like, you ain't get past puberty. You still love people chasing balls, paws. Fucking fruity, man.
Right to make his own decision on what to play in his own bar.
He's the manager. All right, I'm speaking to him. Yeah. You do what you do. And I talk to him. You don't came here for the Super Bowl experience. The full Super Bowl experience. This is the halftime show. This is not the halftime show. It is the halftime show. No, this is not. It's called the halftime show. We're at the zoo, and the zoo refuses to play Bad Bunny for some reason during the halftime show. They want to play somebody else. All right? I'm going to put this on my social media.
There you go, baby.
Good. All right?
There you go. There's your check. You have a good night. Thank you.
You might get listeners, you might lose a lot of them. Because you might look like a racist. All right? You might look like a racist.
So
do you. Why? You're a racist. Why? Find out about the show. This show right here.
All right, can we do me a favor? I have a bunch of other things that we have to do.
For the Super Bowl experience. This is not part of the Super Bowl.
Okay.
This was not promoted. So don't come back.
And check out what pro-left versus right paradigm lie Andrew Tate.
And that motherfucker actually had a girlfriend. Two NPCs made for each other. Cause you hear the girlfriend in the back. All right, come on. Like I think she wear the pants in the house. So all right, come on, baby, let's go.
It has to say about Jeffrey Epstein.
If nothing happens over this Epstein stuff, you may as well give up on politics.
Man, real shit. We already know nothing is going to happen over this Epstein stuff. And two, Andrew Tate, I'm surprised you talking after that knockout. I thought your ass was still in the hospital. I thought your ass was in the hospital still woozy from that hit. But anyway, people already done with you. There's nothing that you can say to come back for look, just stay a rich motherfucker and just stay out the way, nigga, okay? You and your brother go fuck all the hoes, go drink all the booze, and break all the rules y'all want. But you can't get back on camera no more, Tate. I'm sorry, bro. You cooked. You done. Is I'm tripping? Is I'm fucking tripping? But Tate shouldn't say nothing after that knockout. Tate shouldn't even say nothing, period. And plus, I already knew that they was going to come after him because you said you had a fucking site that girls get on. And, you know, like I was like, that shit he was doing, I was like, man, that's a gateway to the other shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and then they caught him up on some shit. So it's like, yo, bro. The powers that shouldn't be don't want no one trying to remotely do what they do. Not even on a small level. Tate, get the fuck out the country. Go somewhere and go chill with Russell.
The fact that we now have confirmation.
If you haven't given up on politics by now, you don't know what the hell's going on.
That what the conspiracy theorists have been saying for years is true. That Pizzagate is real, and that there's no such thing as left and right. There's no such thing as a sovereign nation. There's just ultra-wealthy people exploiting the poor to the point where they can get little girls and do whatever they want to them.
Oh my God, dog. Stop saying, but man, dog, nigga, like we've been saying this forever. Oh, no. Tate trying to jump on our train. Oh, dog, we kicking Tate off. Get the fuck off my train. Get the fuck off our train. Hell no. You stay in your sector, Tate. You stay in your fucking sector. Do not come over here. No, bro. Take your ass back. Go drive your Bugatti. Go get your Bugatti. Your rich motherfucking ass. Get the fuck out my motherfucking sector.
Already come to that conclusion a long time ago, and that you haven't leads me to believe that you aren't somebody of high quality, of high moral value that anybody should be following, and yet he's followed by tens of millions of people.
And all the evidence of it can exist. And instead of
that motherfucker got a quote too.
It's going to be discussed a little bit by a few people
on Twitter,
and they're going to continue doing exactly as they did before. If nothing happens over this Epstein stuff, if there's no mass raids, mass arrests, mass public trials, you may as well just give up on politics. You may as well just...
Wow. And no one is saying it should be a mass revolution. Everybody keep want to dance around revolution. Man, y'all ain't going to dance around it. I don't give a fuck if y'all work for the powers that shouldn't be, work for a regular company, or have your own business. When a revolution comes, all will be affected. And your souls will be ejected from this reality when I'm done. Was that over the top? I could never tell.
The system is so rotten.
There's not going to be, and there hasn't been. Has this guy never heard of Dennis Hastert, the guy back in the 2000s, the early 2000s, who for 8 years was the Speaker of the House, which means he was second in line to become the President of the United States, and yet a federal judge declared him to be a serial child molester. If they didn't do anything back then about that, if they didn't do anything but voice the Convid 1984 by George Orwell lie, didn't get to the bottom of what actually happened in 9/11, continue to lie to us about things like the Gulf of Tonkin.
And you can't talk about 9/11 without talking about Building 7. Never forget.
Resolution that embroiled us into a long and costly and failed Vietnam War. They're not going to do anything about eradicating the drug war, which set up the prison industrial complex.
Yep, it wasn't the war on drugs, it was the war on people.
They're going to sink us into $39 trillion worth of debt, not counting unfunded liabilities, and trash the value of the dollar. They're not going to do anything about the Epstein files. They're not going to do anything about the pedos who are in the Epstein files. No arrests are going to be made. No high-profile arrests, that is. Nothing is going to be done. So now, what are you going to do about it, Andrew?
It's never going to be fixed. Even transparency isn't fixing any of this stuff. And the reason for it is not because the elites are actually so smart. It's not because they have all this power. It's because the crowd is apathetic. You care because you're on the internet, you're on Twitter. You might be watching this video on Instagram and you mentioned it to your friends sometimes. Well, by and large, nobody gives a shit. They've got us so distracted trying to pay our own bills, arguing with each other, have a problem with our neighbor over the lawn being mowed.
God damn, how many times I've said this shit. I know I've been on YouTube for 6 years, but I've been saying what the fuck he been saying for over 15. 15 plus. So I'm like, fuck this motherfucker talking about, bro. Like, take your Andrew Tate court with you in your Bugatti and try to fuck on up out this motherfucking sector of YouTube, bro. Nah, bro. Nigga, we've been saying this. And the only solution is revolution. Because we know no one gives a fuck about the truth. We know no one gives a fuck about fighting back. Motherfuckers are scared. But real shit, like I said, there is no political solution to this shit. The only solution is revolution. Ain't nobody gonna get put on trial. We gotta string these motherfuckers up ourselves. And in the words of Principal Seymour Skinner from The Simpsons, ain't no justice like angry mob justice. Grab the pitchforks and torches and let's go fuck some shit up. Think it's rebellion style 2.0. And people still scared to look that up because you know why they're scared to look it up? Because for some reason, when I say the word bacon, people get hungry. That's a joke. It's supposed to be funny, but fuck it. But motherfuckers are scared of that bacon's rebellion because at the end of the day, dog, it's like, it's the real fear. The powers that shouldn't be was scared that poor blacks and poor white people united against the fucking government. This time when we do it, no one's going to be tricked no more into division. So let's get ready to destroy these evil pedophile fucks. Because at the end of the day, whether anybody know it or not, nigga, your child, whether it's a boy or a girl, could be next. No one thinks about that. Your child could be fucking next. No one thinking about that. Everybody thinking about the now, the past. No, fuck the past. We need to kill these evil motherfuckers now. Sorry, future self. It's all good, past self.
Don't like a black guy, don't like a white guy, don't like Mexicans. They put Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl. He speaks Spanish. That distracted most of you. What were you watching the Super Bowl in the fucking first place for? Who gives a shit? The fact that they can distract
Thank you.
people so easily, they can divide people so heavily, means that most people at home are apathetic. They don't give a shit. If you walk around, I'm in New York now, you walk around New York and say, have you heard about the Epstein thing? Most people go, yeah, I heard. But they don't really care because they got to pay their bills and they have enough problems and they're stressed enough and they weren't there and it's someone else's problem to fix. They've got us so massively demoralized to the point now that every single conspiracy theorist can be proven true and that you can know you are paying taxes to evil billionaires who intend on raping your daughters. And still, no one's going to do shit. Nothing's going to happen.
And why do you think that is?
Yeah, why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? We all have to say it. But real shit, proper preparation prevents poor performance. I'm preparing to take some shit down because I already motherfucking know I'm going to be alone in this shit. So this is why I'm going to drop all my fucking music, slide that shit to wherever it need to be, and I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Get me some motherfucking rest, and I come back, everything getting blown the fuck up. Because none of you motherfuckers want to fight. I ain't about to go in your house and force you to fight, but like I guarantee you, motherfuckers going to notice a whole bunch of shit changing. You're like, oh shit, I think I need to join Hurricanes Revolution. And then I might tell you, bitch, you too late. Because when I said, nigga, you know, when I came to the doorstep, be like, all right, the revolution is here. Y'all make sure y'all roll. I'm not saying follow me, but y'all want to be safe from the martial law coming because they coming right up the street now. So I advise y'all to roll with me because when they come, they'll haul your ass to a FEMA camp or possibly kill you. I'm going to be talking through a bullhorn. But like, yeah, you roll with us, you can survive and fight back. And you get a free AR-15.
Did
You should have unplugged from politics a long time ago. It is
who doesn't want a free AR-15?
They are there to deceive you. They are there to demoralize you. That's one of the most important things, so that you can be divided, and then you're easily conquered. People are demoralized. They are divided. They are conquered. It's been like that for a long time, and nothing is going to change with the advent and the revelation of the Epstein files. Nothing.
The system's going to keep on limping on. And you're going to pretend that this Epstein expose sticks something. Oh, yeah, I'm sure Epstein was the only man who knew girls for the elites, I'm sure. Anyone who's been anywhere near the top, let me tell you, there's plenty of guys like him. Plenty. So here we are. This is it. This is the last stand. This is Geronimo. Alamo? What was it? Alamo. This is the Alamo. If people continue to not give a fuck, no point voting. No point left and right. No point anything. People don't give a fuck. People are busy. People got to pay their own bills. This is the world we're in now. The capitalistic nightmare's been built. Everyone's so distracted, constantly trying to make enough money to pay their taxes and pay their rent that nobody gives a shit. Even little girls get chopped up. That's the capitalistic nightmare. That's what we live in. Why vote? Why play the game? You may as well just get as rich as possible yourself.
Problem is, that's not capitalism. That's corporatism. We live in a fixed, rigged system. Capitalism isn't interested in rigging or fixing a system. It's interested in efficiency, effectiveness. It's interested in profit. It's interested in mutually exclusive, voluntary interactions that are not coerced by regulations and by the fraudulent schemes of the government. So he's mislabeling what capitalism actually is.
You may as well just give up on politics completely. Get as rich as possible yourself. Who gives a shit how? Get rich. Maybe if you're a good person, you can get rich and not
He
do
said, that. Get rich. Who gives a shit how? Caught that? You can be chopping up body parts for profit, selling it on the black market. Get rich. Don't care how. See, and that's why we kick Tate off the train. Stay in your fucking sector with your Bugatti.
Things to kids, but most of you fucking weirdos and perverts probably will.
It's rich coming from a pervert himself,
right?
Who's exploited women himself.
Right.
You don't have to take anybody's word for it. Just look at some old videos of Andrew Tate where he was caught abusing women and what he thinks about women and objectifying women.
Did Epstein message you?
And yet started his first website with who? Drum roll, please. Women. Fucking loser. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You're still a fucking loser. Still a fucking lame. But yeah, we're looked at as the losers and lames. But we already was up on this fucking shit that motherfucking Tate was talking about. Man, if I see Tate in the revolution, he's getting clipped.
Back then, you had a little bit of money.
Allegedly.
All these streamers, all these fucking weirdos are all doing drugs and shit. They all would have gone.
Oh, thanks for the projection, Andrew. Just because you would have gone doesn't mean any of the rest of us would have.
Exactly.
World's fucked. And if there's not enough good, honest, hardworking people to put up a big enough fuss to make it clear to the elites that things like this are not going to be accepted by the herd, if the herd is going to remain massively apathetic to probably one of the most...
We keep on saying the herd, it goes back to my rancher and cattle theory. The government, the elites are the ranchers. The dogs are the motherfucking law enforcement, the military. And we are the herd. We are the cattle. We are the sheep. You know what I'm saying? So which one are you? We're part of the herd. But like, you know what happens? If someone leaves the herd, they either get shot, and if it manages to escape, it's discredited. But remember, you're on your own. It's like when you mysteriously a cow just in the middle of the road. They're like, how that cow leave its herd? You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker said, I'm not about to become a hamburger, motherfucker. I'm out.
Devastating and disgusting stories of modern times, then you can expect nothing other than eternal slavery.
And I will definitely agree with that statement. What do you think? Leave your thoughts about this.
Yep. And that's it. I just wanted to show the news real quick about the Corey Holcomb case and the shit about Andrew Tate and the Super Bowl shit. You know what I'm saying? It's another distraction because the shit's still going on. We're gonna play a track that we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna play 2 tracks.
I see my people so they so wanna live the
life of luxury, but you gotta give up your soul. We dream of the fame and the riches that was in it. Get all of the money, fuck a whole bunch of bitches. They from the slums, poverty was the living. Fucked up life, fortunes was falling from the ceiling. Busted the pics, hanging down fists. Got tired of this, so we got a plan to get the fuck up out of it. So dope, for a minute, heart wasn't in it, start ripping. Then the people saying they really didn't, kept going. But he was still broke. Open mic shows, he met someone in the black coat. Told him that he had potential. Flow was essential. Told him if you join this label, you will be remembered next day. Best day, he got the check, hey, now he on stage. BET with the flex, hey, then he came home to the man in the black coat. He said, good job, now Draco, listen, Gino. Came from poverty. I see how people sell their souls. Wanna live a life of luxury, but you gotta give up your soul. She dreamed of the fame and the riches that was in it. Wanna do movies, find the clean, no explicit. Came from the gutter, poverty was the living. Fucked up life, bugs was falling from the ceiling. Bought up this, made her teeth grit, got tired of this. So she got a plan to get the fuck up out of it. Start stripping for a minute. Heart wasn't in it. Auditions, athletes, people say they didn't. Kept going, kept rolling, but she was still broke. At the night show, she met someone in the black coat. Told her that she had potential. Body was essential. If you join his movie company, you will be remembered next day. Best day, she got the check game. Now she did movies and made a couple of sex scenes. Then she came home to the man in the black coat. He said, good job, now Draco, Mr. Gino. Came from poverty. I see how people sell their soul. Wanna live the life of luxury, but you gotta give up your soul. Came from poverty. I see how people sell their soul.
I do, but I don't take it for granted.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I made a tough bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my hand.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And this earth, and then
this earth and the next. When I do that video and I tell that story, I want that video to be so fucking cold. When I tell the story of the guy that goes through the rap label and the girl that goes through the movie business, I want to be in the video singing a hook, and it's going to be like two different people. It's going to be a different guy and a different girl, but it's going to show the whole story. But like I'm in the background when it gets to the end and they finally meet me. I motherfucking take their fucking soul. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, I'm just the Reaper. I'm just here to do my motherfucking job. But my character is like sad though. You know, it's like, damn, I gotta take another motherfucking soul. Like shit. I see why people sell their soul. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like it's like, yo, what you see, like what I got put in place when I do that video, it's gonna be fucking awesome. But anyway, South to live and learn. About to get up out of here. You know, I just wanted to get a Corey Holcomb news real quick and get the Super Bowl news and the Andrew Tate real quick. This shit is fucking hilarious. But yeah. But going back to the Corey Holcomb to end the HHN breaking news, Corey Holcomb just gave zero accountability for the PDF jokes. So, you know, in a court of public opinion, that motherfucker's guilty. But he got to deal with some other court legal shit in real life. But shit, I say if he beat that, take 5150 and get the hell up out of here. or get the hell up out of Cali. It's gonna be on To Live and Die in LA. Is the place to be? We'll be playing Tupac in the background. Better quit playing. Better go chill with Russell, nigga. Because at the end of the day, like I said, he has a legal case that he got to go through in real life. But in the court of public opinion, to what he called us the vloggers, and he said the fat chicks that be behind the computer. I'm like, yo, nigga, what's wrong with the fat chicks behind the computer? I'm like, yo, that's some grimy shit. He talking like niggas that buy 1, 2, 3 cigarettes at a time. What's wrong with a nigga buying 2 or 3 loosies? Niggas don't want to buy a pack. What's up? I'll buy a pack of kites and roll up like 30, nigga. Buy a pack of kites or buglers. What the fuck the bitches called again? I forgot. I remember kites though. I remember kites. You know, if a nigga didn't want to go buy the nigga titty shit, nigga just buy a motherfucking pack of kites and just roll up your own shit. Damn, man, that was back when I was smoking. Glad I don't smoke no more. I mean, like I smoke on occasion. Like if I'm on a midnight shift, I'll probably puff some shit, man. But like it ain't like I had that addiction no more to it. Feels fucking good. But yeah, man, like Curry didn't take no accountability for the jokes. He could have just said, like, look, I know I said some wild shit back in the day. I know it's dark humor. I know due to the climate of what's going on with the celebrities and politicians, I should have never said that. I think the joke should be outlawed and banned through comedy. You know what I'm saying? I think we should, you know, like have a comedic council of foreign comedic relations. Even the phone agrees. No PDF jokes. Thank you, phone. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Live and Learn. I'll be back later, probably like maybe like 1 or 2 for another HHN. And I'll catch y'all in a second. And y'all know how we ended. Mic check. I walk around the streets for my black tech now by the waistline, looking the hype shit. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper, but have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold, and after that, the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G packs the Gatsa. Bow. Trigger bang, bang. It's the HHN breaking news. Breaking news. We out. Catch y'all in a minute. Oh yeah, shout out to Low Key. Shouts out to Live and Learn. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. It's some other people I don't know. Shout out to JoJo. And shout out to everybody's gonna watch on the playback. And we out. Peace.